So, I got a PowerPoint presentation for you guys today. It is a very good PowerPoint presentation. You'll all be, this will all be on the test, so make sure you take a lot of notes. If you don't, you'll get a failing grade, and you'll have to retake this class. Alright? I don't have chat anymore, because it was on this monitor. And this monitor is the one I'm screen recording on, so that is unfortunate. This is a case study on why you should get a lot of Pokemon boxes if you are into retail arbitrage. So if you're into retail arbitrage, which basically means buying stuff for one value and selling it for another, that is what we are talking about today. In particular, we got the Dusk main and Dawn Wings Necrozma figure box. You can get this at BJ's, or you can get this online probably. I did look at BJ's online store, and these were still being sold. They did not sell out. There were another set of Pokemon boxes that did sell out. I believe they were Magiarna boxes and Volcania, I think it was. Those boxes sold out online. You can't find them online. They might be in stores, but they're not online currently anymore. But these boxes are, last I checked, as of today. How do I go to the next slide? Here we go. So here's what they look like. I walked around the store. I heard that they had Pokemon cards here. Want to take a look as to which ones they were. So I saw these ones on the shelf. I didn't look too much elsewhere, because I mean it's a grocery store primarily, right? So this is BJ's. It's a wholesale, like Costco. And in here you can see that there are a ton of boxes here. I grabbed two boxes for 20 each, so I spent $40. And you can see here, other than the Scotch tape, we got basically a case pack of them. So what is it, 36? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 5 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, so 36 of them. 36 boxes. There were actually more today when I went back. There were 7 boxes actually, because there was one on top of this giant one here. So there's 42 now. Actually 40, because I bought 2. If not ones that sold. And I think these are a really good value for $20. So here's everything that's in it. Oh, never mind. Pictures next slide. So everything that's in here, we have a figure, like a little figurine, a little tiny one. 2 holo promo cards you can't get anywhere else, as far as I'm aware. A pin, to put on your shirt or something like this. I don't really know where you're gonna pin it, but it's a pin. Maybe like on a badge somewhere. I don't know. You get a giant card. I don't know the value of those. Some people like them. You can grade them, I guess, off like PSA and stuff like that. They have cases big enough for them, but I don't think anyone really cares about them. I've heard of other people using them as like they get binders of Pokemon cards and they put them in like the little binder where the plastic is. So instead of like writing on it with Sharpie, they put a little Pokemon card, giant one there and there. I don't really know the value of them. I don't know if people collect them. Like you're gonna get like a whole set of all the giant ones that ever existed or something. I imagine it's gonna be something weird like the Topps Pokemon cards, right? It's just gonna be something weird when you look back at it. I don't think anyone's really gonna collect it like they do for the cards. I don't even know if you can play the giant cards in the game. I have no idea. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. You get a TCG online card for the box itself, so probably the holo promo card, if I had to guess. If not, like it's usually for an ETB, the Elite Trainer boxes. It's usually like some sleeves, maybe a promo card in there, and I think that's it. So it's usually like the sleeves or something. But in this case, since it's in this box and not in any of the individual packs, which there's one in each pack, I believe it's for the holo card, the holo promo card. You have the literal box that it comes in itself. Much like this box, you have this box here. There is a market for opened Pokemon boxes, believe it or not. So like, let's say the opened, base set Pokemon card booster box that goes for like $200,000. You can sell that for example, $5,000. Someone actually did that. Someone actually bought a cardboard box with special coloring on it for $5,000. I don't know why you would need that. I don't know. Maybe they have a card shop and like it. Maybe they want it. Some people have it in like this plastic box that keeps it intact. You know, like the card protectors. You know what I mean? Like imagine these like card sleeves for a plastic cardboard box, right? And then you also have 5 packs in here. In each of the in these boxes, it comes with five packs. We got the figure, the pin, 2 holo promos, the giant card that's useless, the online card, and 5 packs. Really good value for 20 bucks. So these are the figures that come in here. There are 2 boxes. So the first one here is the winged one, and here's the light one, the dark and the light one. The dark one is all in one complete set. There's no pieces. It's just, that's what it is right there. This one here, it's in many different pieces, right? So obviously they all like come together and they're all like fused and heated together at pinpoints. With this one here, it is the entire thing minus this blue and white stuff here. So that is like the base. That is this right here. Individually, it comes like this. But an issue I have with these is I didn't figure out how to do it correctly. So I ended up breaking one of the figures. And these figures go from like $5 to $12, right? You know, depending on how you want to sell them. Some guy's selling them for like $12 a piece. He sold like 12 of them. He's got 42 left to go. Like, he obviously bought all these boxes in his area and resold them, like how I'm explaining here. So with this figure in itself, it comes with this little plastic thing, and I assume you put the end of the candy cane right up in the good spot, right where it counts, right over here. But for me, I couldn't quite fit it in the hole, which is a first for me, to be honest. But it just didn't want to go in, so I tried to force it in. Didn't work out all too well. I tried to put it in between the wings, this little plastic thing, in between the wings, because there's like a little bit of an opening there. But when I tried to put it in the stand itself, it didn't like all that weight that was there in it. So it ended up just kind of breaking, and then, the hand fell off, and the head fell off too, and God, that was a disaster. I think if I sold one of these, I would not assemble it and make them assemble it. Because one, it'll probably get destroyed in the mail. It'll probably break apart in the mail. And then you have a disaster in your hands. You might be able to like super glue it or something. Or for me personally, I would just say, hey, it's not going to come assembled. Do it yourself. It's not my fault if it breaks. Too bad. Because I broke this one, and oh my God, I probably can't even sell it. It's irreparable. I can't fix it. These are the Holo Cards. I just took all these pictures off like eBay or something. So some guy was selling both of these for one price. I believe it was $4. I believe the only way to get these cards, since they're a promo, is in these boxes. That's why they have a little promo star thing down in the bottom left-hand corner. Nobody really needs them or wants them, so they don't really sell that fast on eBay. I didn't check on TCG Player or an LGS local game store if they needed them, had them. The reason why people buy certain cards and singles, is because they're really good. Now these two guys, they do 100 and 130 damage each, so I'm not entirely sure if that's really good or if it's really bad. Apparently the other one can do up to 200 damage, if I'm reading that correctly. So they could be good cards, could be bad cards. I don't play too much of the game, so I'm not really sure. But it seems like these maybe aren't the best cards if no one's really like, hounding these boxes to get these cards. And they don't sell too fast. There's only like a couple listings that happened in like the last 3 months. Another potential that people could have a use for these is if they're trying to collect every card in the set or multiples of. I think people try and collect at least one of every card of every set, if not 4, if not 2, which may be a good point for collectors, which may be the people who are buying this card. It's people who are trying to get every card of all the sets, and try and either sell it that way by collecting them all and then selling them all, or otherwise just being a collector and holding and enjoying their collection, I guess. For these pins, these actually look really good. These enamel pins here, I think they look honestly really good. Probably the best looking thing out of the whole product, other than the card maybe. So we got these two here. These look just like the photo. I mean, it's a photo of the enamel pin, right? They go for like between like $4 and $12 depending on how fast you want to move them. The issue with this is who's gonna buy them, right? So I couldn't even tell you exactly where to put these pins, like maybe on like a backpack or something. But the issue I have with them is I have absolutely no idea who wants to buy them. So if you don't know your market, you're gonna have a hard time selling, right? So who wants this? Like a little kid, a little 5-year-old. What's he gonna do? Like chew on it? Is he gonna like melt it? Put a magnifying glass on it on the pavement somewhere and like melt it on the floor? Like I have absolutely no idea. Like who actually wants this? I don't know, which is probably why it doesn't sell that fast. It can sell. It will sell. It has sold. It did sell, but it all matters how fast it's going to sell, right? If you're trying to sell some Evolutions packs, you can probably sell them by tomorrow. If you're going to try and sell this, it might take a couple weeks. Who knows? One way to sell things faster is if you bundle them with something else. So let's say you want to bundle this with the other one, for example, or you want to bundle it with all the packs. I mean, the packs would probably sell fast. But in this case with the enamel pins, it seems like bundling doesn't help it sell any faster. People aren't like, oh yeah, let me get that pin right now. You know what I mean? So it's a potential downside is you might have to like wait a little while to get the full value of whatever this pin is, out of somebody, I guess. So we have the giant card on Maven.io, which looks at the eBay sales history. They basically keep all the eBay sales history for a lot of listings. I don't know if it's every listing, but it does pretty well in terms of searching, at least for Pokemon cards. If you're looking for like general items, it's kind of iffy because you have to have like an exact name. But you can usually just search the card name and the number, and it'll find you some stuff. So on these jumbo cards, they have sold. They usually go from like $1 to $12, probably including shipping cost. But it's hard to sell because I don't know who wants them. Like you're gonna get a whole collection of them and just call it a day there. Like who wants these? Like, can you even play them in a real game? Like in a real card game where you got like a card like this, can you just slap down a card that's the size of the entire field? Like I honestly don't know. Probably not, which is why probably no one wants these. You can grade them, and they do increase in value when you do. But again, like why? Who wants it, right? I don't know, and until I know the answer to that question, I think these are dumb, and you can probably just burn them. It doesn't matter. You've already got enough value from the pin and the figure if you didn't break it, that you can just throw this away. So with the TCG online cards, there's one in each box and one in each pack. So if you open up the packs for some reason, you're going to get one of these cards and you can sell your singles or so. If you're going to get the ones in the box, these are the ones here. There was only one listing for this individual set, right? So only one card for these boxes here in recent history, the last 3 months on eBay. You can probably bundle them with a whole ton of them, like a whole stack, and sell them that way. People like doing that. You can get a pretty good amount there. Generally, they go for about at least $1 above, $1 to $3 usually. If you really want to get rid of them, you can sell them for 25 cents. You don't even have to ship it out. What you can do is you can write in the description like, oh, once you buy this, I'm going to send it to you in a message. So they get it instantly, the instant gratification, given you respond fast enough. And you don't have to ship it out. You can save on shipping costs, which is why it's awesome. I think people buy these depending on the content as well. So if you get like the Darkness of Plays ETB box, you get one of these codes as well. You get the packs, the sleeve backs with a nice picture on them, and I think you get something else too with the ETBs. So it all depends on what exactly it's attached to. So this is attached to the Holos, I believe, the Holo promo, and that'll depend on how fast it sells or for what cost, basically. So for the boxes, I took a look at the boxes for those for a set. Not necessarily this one because I already threw out those boxes, but one of these boxes. I don't think a collection box. I don't think people care about those boxes, so I just recycled them. They were worthless to me. Probably worth it to Mother Earth if I recycle, get some good karma. But for some reason, there is an actual value to selling an open box. I listed high to low. So literally on Halloween, somebody bought first edition base set empty booster box shadowless. So first edition shadowless empty cardboard box went for $5,000 in a plastic case. That is a first world item right there. If I have to say one there. The next one, just about the same thing for $4,000, and then the next one is $3,000 a month earlier before the big Logan Paul boom, and then a whole bunch of Wizard of the Coast boxes for $2,500. People actively bid on these. I assume that's a real listing. The other ones are buy it now, so someone literally clicked buy and they bought it. These ones, like, people argued over price as to who was going to get it and how much they were going to spend for it. So maybe they got a deal. I don't know. I don't know too much about the empty box market. But what you can see here is there are booster boxes of this current generation that are selling for $25 to $12 to $30 basically. So you can recoup some of the cost if you want to take your booster box and open it for some reason, or sell the individual packs for close to what the booster box is, and then sell the booster box that's opened. You can do that. People also like to sell the actual packs, the actual literal pack itself. People sell packs like this, and what they do is they take fake cards and they reseal them. So I don't think I kept this in a way where it can probably be resealed. But some people open up the top or the bottom and they glue it back and they put fake cards in it and they buy it because people want to scam someone else. So you enable the scammer to sell resold packs. But sometimes they're people are knowingly buy fake cards because they're all cool looking, right? And they come in packs like that. Some people are honest about them being fake and some people aren't. So it really depends. You can sell fake packs like that. I don't have it in this PowerPoint, but you can look up the original or Jungle or Team Rocket packs, and the actual pack itself, the plastic, can be sold if you have it. It's going to be $8 a pack or something just for the plastic. It's ridiculous. I don't know who wants that or why. But some people like to resell them and include fake cards in them. I don't get it, but it is what it is. So here I have a cost-based analysis as to what I got in the packs. So in each of these boxes, there was 2 Forbidden Lights, which are one of the XY sets, I believe. A Crimson Invasion, a Breakthrough. Those are, whatever. And 1 Ancient Origins. So that's pretty damn good. An Ancient Origins pack out of that box here that you can find in stores today. Ancient Origins and Roaring Skies are Two of the good sets people still want today. Two of the good sets that are worth it to collectors that might rise over time. They're not going to make any more of them, allegedly. So it could be good to get, it could be good to hold, it could be good to sell. But you get all this diversification inside one box. So ultimately, I think it's worth it for these packs alone. And up at the top, I have what each ones are going for here. So a Forbidden pack, a single pack, it's going for $3. A Crimson Invasion is going for $4. A Breakthrough pack is going for $6 right now. An Ancient Origins pack is going for $8 right now, which is crazy. But there is some sort of leeway here between loose packs, which may be weighted to the market because maybe you weighted them, who knows, versus a booster box, which has one, better odds. If the box is mapped, then the cards are still there. If one card is going to be in a booster box, then they're going to get that one card in the booster box, where if you have 36 loose packs, there's no guarantee of anything. So technically you have worse odds getting loose packs versus a booster box, which is why there's a price discrepancy, and because people think you might weigh them, which means that if the heavier cards are in, if there are heavier cards in a pack, then there's more material on the card, meaning that it might be rarer, more extravagant, right? If you have one of those secret rare cards with all the crazy stuff on it, right? Because you need more material. It's going to be heavier. Now, it's like really tough to know the difference. You can't necessarily know by holding it in your hand, but you can have a scale and you can tell. So for 36 loose packs of Forbidden Light, it goes for about $110 today. There weren't many listings when I looked, but this was generally the price that you could find that was comparable. It was $110. A booster box sealed, English, of course. Everything's English here. $150. Pretty good, not bad, Unlike Magic the Gathering, where, you have all the packs in the booster box, you rip it out, it's all the packs are, way less than the sealed product. For certain reasons, not that are different to Pokemon, I'll get into at a later date. But booster boxes for Magic can get into the thousands of dollars. But if the second you open them, it gets to the tens or hundreds of dollars, right? So for a Crimson Invasion, for 36 loose packs, it's $100. But a booster box really is only about $100 or $110 actually. I looked at them. There weren't that many listings, but Crimson Invasion isn't a set people are going crazy after. So the sealed product versus the loose packs, who really cares? There's so much product out in the market right now of Crimson Invasion that anyone can just get loose packs and whatever, booster box, who cares? There are other sets to get. So this one really isn't going to go up in price until it's all gone out of the market, which might be a very long time if they're still selling 2016 era packs. Speaking of that, we got a breakthrough. So 36 of them loose are going for about 100, which is crazy to think that a set from 2016 is going for a set from whatever time Crimson Invasion is. I think it's 2018, 19. I have one back here. What year is this? Does it say? 2017. Okay, so that's not too bad. 2017 versus 16. So even just that, they're about the same price. But the booster box for Breakthrough is $180. I don't know why. I would have to look into it. But the booster box, it might have certain secret rares that are really good, or people really want those ones, so they want the ones that are guaranteed to be there versus just maybe they're there, in a loose pack, But that was the craziest disparity between loose packs versus booster boxes just in these 4 packs alone. I don't know, or in these 4 sets alone. I don't know what other ones look like, but I'm sure that there are other ones that look like that, where the sealed product is more than loose packs. If you go back in time, or rather, if you look at the older sets, I guarantee it's more like that, where it's a lot for the sealed product and less for loose packs. But it's strange how a set that's more recent has that disparity already. For Ancient Origins, 36 of them goes for about 300. Pretty good. Really good price. Don't need to say much about that. The booster box sealed goes for about 350. So you get a little extra on top if you got a sealed booster box back in the day for $80, $90, $100. Pretty good deal. You had to hold it for a couple years though, like what, 3-4 years, but I think it paid off. And if you bought one of Crimson Invasion, then sorry, you might be holding that for a little while. But you win some, you lose some, right? But yeah, imagine Roaring Skies. Even it's probably up there, right with Ancient Origins. So that is what it is. For the box, if I move my camera over here, can I do that? Oh no, can't move my camera. If we go over here a little bit, I move myself over, you can see the totals. So for 2 boxes, 2 at 12 is $24 for the 2 little figures. If I didn't break the other one, the 2 holo promos, $8, pretty good. That's like a best case scenario, right? The pins, 2 at $10 because I got 1 pin per box. It's $20. I just dropped mine. I got it. The giant card, who cares? Basically, literally, who cares? Throw it away. If you want to sell it, maybe get like $5-10. Not bad. You can add it on top if you want. I didn't. The online code, I got 2 of them. Maybe you can sell it for $3. You can try. You can wait. Maybe sell for a little less. I said $3 each. Not bad. The box is not worth anything. Maybe you get a little extra juice from the Sky Gods for next time, for when you open up packs. Do a little justice. Comes around, goes around, right? And then you get the 5 packs, the ones I described previously. They're all loose. I didn't bundle them with 36 other ones, but you could have, and potentially you could have made more if you sold 36 at a time versus just however many loose. You know what I mean? So you might be able to make a little bit extra if you sell 36, which is 1 booster box worth at a time. But you can also just sell them for about the same price, 5 or 6 or 1 at a time as well. So there's $48 worth of packs in this box. The total amount of value that I wrote down is $53 in this box. Combined is $106 for what I paid. I paid $40 to get $106 worth of profit, and I profited $66 before fees, before eBay fees, PayPal fees, and shipping. So I profited $66 before all that, which could be a little bit here and there, but since I'm not shipping out a giant, huge box, I'm saving on shipping, because I can probably ship it first class, depending on what it is. Even this. Anything I could probably ship first class, I could, in a little bubble mailer, except for the giant card, of course. I don't even have to ship the online card, so shipping is no worry. Everything is all good there. So net profit, it's going to be it is $66, but it's not going to be too far off. You can count like at least 10% for eBay fees and another 2 or 3% for PayPal fees. So I'm looking at least like $50 profit off of 2 boxes that I got for $40. So I got my $40 back, and then I can make probably about $50 on top of that, all from 2 boxes. So if you can, I would recommend you buy these boxes. You don't have to. You can sit this out if you want to, but when I can, I'm gonna go buy more of them, and I'm gonna sell all the stuff I got in here, because it seems like it's pretty worth it to me. Other than the stuff that doesn't move that fast, like figures and pins. That's kind of unfortunate. But you do make most of your money back from the packs. So you get $24 worth of stuff just from the packs itself. So it's already more than the box. So as long as you can wait, you can figure out a way to sell these figures in other ways. But that's all I have for today. I thank you for watching. If you thought this was informative, like the video. I'd really appreciate it. Or comment if you have any questions or concerns. Maybe not concerns, but definitely let me know in the comments below. Subscribe so you get all my other videos. There'll be more coming out soon. But yeah, that's all I got for today. So thank you for watching my presentation, and I appreciate it. Oh, and this was recorded live on my Twitch stream. You can follow my Twitch stream down below in the description, and I got some other goodies in the description as well. Take a look at that, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.